Hello, hello, Speed Gaming, and welcome to the CGC Cup for Metroid Prime Cross Game Randomizer. I am Bello Kukrini. I will be hosting this on Speed Gaming alongside Audraxis. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
And on today's race, we will have Team PVC Pipe versus. Apologies for that. Team PVC Pipe versus Shy Guy and Lenifis. I'm sorry, and PhailGuys. There we go. Thank you. I lost my meaning there. What do you think we're gonna expect here, Audraxis?
So uh, both of these teams have clinched a spot in PVC Pipe is at 4-0 and PhailGuys is at 4-1. And PVC Pipe is definitely like one of the top teams. They're favored in this matchup. PhailGuys is capable of pulling off an upset. It's going to depend a lot on where items are, what tricks are going to have to be done, and how much of a movement advantage the other team has with certain things. But it should be a good race. I'm excited to see what happens.
Indeed, and so am I. Given the few seeds that we've had previously on this tournament, I believe we can actually expect either the worst or, as I've commentated recently, some really jet seeds. So we will see and wait as the runners are getting ready.
Yeah, there's a pretty high degree of variance. I will note, actually, if PhailGuys does win this match, I believe that... let me just double check. Yeah, if PhailGuys wins this match, we're likely to end up with a three-way tie of 5-1 for the top teams in this group.
Ooh, that's right. That is absolutely correct. That I would like to see that, actually. All right, and our runners are just counting down, and we are just starting. Good luck to both of our teams. Right, and ooh, it looks like we're starting with Spider Ball on Echo's end, and the hint reads, "A super missile is in communications area." All right.
I'm not sure whose world name that was, because they seem to have renamed them, so...
Oh yeah, well, we'll find out soon enough, depending on whether bombs or power bombs are early.
That would allow, it should be Prime's super missile. That was, where is it, communication area, did you say?
Yeah, comms area.
Ooh, Varia suit and landing site. Need more fall for that.
Interesting. So, yeah, if this would be a little bigger if we have Echoes if we had Echoes super missiles on communications area, because early supers would open up a ton of stuff early on, like largely Torvis stuff, as there's an abundance of super doors there. But prime missiles will come in handy, especially for the tree in main plaza.
Prime space jump at Artifact Temple, so that's nice and early.
We like that. All right, and both our prime runners are gathering their hints. We'll see if they choose to check them right now or later, barring some eventual downtime.
Yeah, it's nice to keep moving, try and get items for your partner so that your partner isn't stuck for as long, but if we don't get a Morph Ball soon, then we might have nothing to do except for read the hints.
Indeed. That not getting Morph Ball early on is very bad for the Prime players. That That's mainly why it can be a good play in cross-game games to simply, wait for some eventual downtime. Because as much as we try to reduce it, it can still be there as much as we hate it.
Okay, interesting. Zurich is saving. We have had some instances where people have soft locked early on in Prime, and they never read their hints, so they end up having to go back to Artifact Temple. Now that Zurich
Oh,
is saved, he will still have the hints in his logbook, so that will prevent that from happening.
right. Lenofis has just gotten Powerbomb expansion, so that will allow him to the communications area right
Oh
after going
wow!
for task jump.
Morph Ball is in Temple Assembly sites. This task jump is actually like really, really important early on.
Ooh, yep.
That's yeah. So that is a sequence break. I think that's an intermediate slope jump. Maybe it's even advanced. I'm not sure. It might be advanced. It's
It might be.
pretty hard. So Leno does get it. Thankfully, nobody's suffering a big disadvantage from that. Oh, Dark Beam is in Dynamo Chamber. Inner Slice picking that up.
So those early power bombs are doing a lot of work on the Echoes side.
Was this a? Oh, this is just an expansion. So the Dark Beam's not in Logic yet.
Not yet, but it's
Um,
very nice to have very early on.
Oh, Sirik sequence breaking unlimited missiles out of Arbor Chamber. I know Shy Guy is not comfortable without out of bounds without having bombs, so is not gonna be picking those unlimited missiles up for Leno.
And those were indeed prime super missiles. So this will allow Siorek here to check the tree.
Yeah, this is actually still not in Logic either. We need bombs or need main power bombs for that. Shy Guy actually in Chozo slightly earlier, I think because of Siorik's chip save.
And
It
an
looks like
emerald translator in the tree.
oh, that's kind of crazy actually. So once the supers are in Logic, like once this whole chain's in Logic, Transport A access is going to be in Logic, which Leno is going to get shortly. Leno also getting GFMC here out of Logic while Inner Slice is backing out.
Yeah, and Shy Guy has just gotten a gravity suit on main plaza too, and another translator, Cobalt this time.
Wow.
Interesting.
And nice having Space Jump early for Prime is they just kind of have free reign of main plaza. You don't have to. Oh, I missed the Accursed Light Key Bearer. I suppose we'll see it shortly on Leno's side. But
Yep. And Leno just taking advantage of that Emerald translator to check the hint. And without Space Jump, it's going to be difficult to check the item in FTA. But let's see what the hint reads. A suit in Incash 1. Interesting.
I saw a beam in a storage in Agon. Hold on. I kind of missed both of the light beam in storage B. Okay, thank you, chat. So was it Prime suit in Cache too?
I don't
Or was
remember.
it Echo's? No, I think it was Echo suit. I think it said Leno's suit.
Yeah, I think it was that.
So that needs Screw Attack and Annihilator.
No, I think no, that's the light beam vanilla room. That would be in cache 2 with
In Cache 2 is the vanilla location of Sonic Boom.
yeah. Okay, getting the first few E-tanks for Echoes. In the absence of suits right now, this is really advantageous, as logically we don't quite have access to that suit in Cache 1.
Oh, it looks like Enderslice's tracker is actually minimized. So we aren't going to get to see the items update for him.
But in the meantime, Echo's space jump has been obtained on Hive Mecha. So now,
Okay, that puts Morph Ball in logic. It puts... Yeah, it puts Barrier in logic. Okay, so it was Prime Life Support in Accursed Lake. According to chat.
oh, Chad
Got
is
it.
pointing out the Wave Buster strat for Flagra. I would love to see that, although we would need a lot of missiles to see that pulled off.
If only Prime 1 hit the multiplayer items.
Probably. All right, and with that out of the way, Leno is now headed to Aegon shortly after Inner Slices went there. But I believe this divergence in plays is due to the reception of Emerald Translator.
That looks
If I-
like Storage D for Light Beam to me. I guess it's not that much different from Storage B. You're still gonna need Dark Beam to get out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Actually, the out of bounds to like lockpick the door, I guess, is probably more viable than doing Storage B without Dark Beam. So maybe that is a bit different. Oh no, never mind. We have Dark Beam. I'm silly. I forgot.
Well, yeah, but it's still out of logic due to the lack of main power bombs.
Yeah. So power bombs probably early, since power bombs appear to lock both of the beams. Probably gonna see mains relatively soon. Okay, I see that gravity suit was on the vault ledge. I missed that earlier.
Ooh, unfortunately, Inner Slice not quite getting the quick kill for Bomb Guardian here. Can be a little finicky to hit it with the power bomb.
Oh, missed the power bomb. That's too bad.
Yeah, unfortunate. So in Echoes, a lot of the bosses can be shredded using power bombs. So in addition to Bomb Guardian, we also have Boost Guardian and Dark Samus Wands to be the most notable examples of this power bomb syndrome.
Leno's sequence breaking Artifact of Strength from Mining Station A. Yeah, it looks like he had the beehive layer, so it was able to jump up the standables more easily.
Yes, if you don't have that layer, you would need to do a triple BSJ up the stalagmite, and that's well. First of all, that needs bombs, which we haven't yet located for Echoes, and it's a lot more complicated too.
Okay, so Leno pushing Central Mining Station. I'm actually surprised that... where's... Okay, Inner Slice is going back to Temple Grounds to complete the Hive Chamber loop, I think. Leno's pushing Labs. Interesting. Okay, so Dark Beam means that Command Center could be in logic without any sort of bomb.
Well, Not quite, because we still don't have power bombs,
Oh,
so
right, Dark Beam's
Beam
not in
is
logic.
still out of logic.
That's right. So I imagine, like, this is still, I think this is a decent read, though, actually, because, if you're confident main power bombs are early and that you're supposed to have them, you can just kind of ignore that logic. Just pretend you're in logic.
Yes, absolutely. I know I myself have lost a few races to not assuming that either main missiles or main power bombs would be in logic when they should have been, because I just didn't find them and wasted too much time going after them instead of going after actual progression.
Oh, Powerbomb expansion for Interslice on Dark Missile Trooper. I really thought he was gonna find, like, actual power bombs here.
Hmm.
I'm curious
Well,
where these are now, because I feel like we're running out of places.
yeah,
Oh, they're probably
no,
Echo's power bombs are probably in Magmor, actually, because the morph balls in logic, Vary is in logic, so.
oh yes, actually, and Siorek is headed there right about now too, from
Oh,
Talon.
gravity chamber, PPC, gravity chamber, PPC, sacrifice. Sorry, I just realized when I was reading hints.
And biohazard containment, Torvis energy controller.
I missed where Artifact of Truth was.
I did as well, but we have an artifact in storage C. This one hurts.
I will say it's very good to know that to know what's in storage C, even if you can't get it. It's
Yeah,
much more painful,
and
like isolating it when it's a major that you don't know about.
yeah, definitely. And Leno making use of that dark beam to find the wave beam in the room name I forgot. Unfortunately, it's
Warrior Shrine?
not Warrior
Or
Shrine. It wasn't Echoes. It was
oh, it was an
Doomed
Echoes.
Entry. Doomed Entry.
Doomed Entry.
And also that dark suit as well.
Okay, it looks like we actually had Artifact of Truth already from somewhere, so I 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think we know where all the artifacts. We have Artifact of Truth already. I didn't see where it was, but we are only missing 7.
And an STK in Triclops pit. And now perhaps Interslice will be able to check the item in FTA, making use of that space jump.
Oh no. Oh
Not
my
quite.
god. That's crazy.
Oh! Oh no! What? Okay, so that puts main power bombs before bombs in logic, or unless I was it on the Zoid directly or on the other
Yes.
item? Oh, so that
Prime main power bombs are on Zoid directly, and it was like one of
oh
those
there was vanilla.
disheartening things.
Oh
It's
no! Required
it's
dangerous action.
yeah, but it was like so disheartening to see that because like you're like, oh, I want to keep those, but you can't keep them without bombs. But then bombs are just in the back of Burn Dome. That's so
This is
crazy.
very silly.
So Interslice doing the sequence breaking Wind Chamber Gateway. I didn't see what they peaked in Wind Chamber proper, but it's kind of difficult to get it right now.
Yeah, indeed. Without screw attack, there's a lot of mobility options in Echoes that are just unavailable to us. So, and even a Titic to do it vanilla, we don't have Seekers, we don't have Dark Visor, so it's going to be a little problematic to do that.
Doing Wind Chamber the intended way is something you almost never see.
And for a reason. It's extremely long, extremely painful to do. Even if you try to do the bomb space jump method with the scan dash or using screw attack, even failing those a few times and making a few attempts is still going to be faster than doing it vanilla.
So it looks like Leno has left Pirate Labs out of main reactor. I didn't catch what was in Dark Oasis or main reactor itself. And they were not able to check vent area A without bombs. This is interesting routing. Actually, the super weird routing doing Bomb Guardian this late.
Yeah.
Not sure why Leno did it this way, but it is working out so far.
Yeah, Leno probably went for some out of logic plays that the beams allowed him to do. So I think that's probably why Bomb Guardian is this late. Is Leno went and made some detours given the items in hand.
Oh, I know why Bomb Guard. Well, I know why Bomb Guarding was late in that sense because Leno made those decisions. My question is more like, why did he make those decisions? I actually have a feeling it's because they feel disadvantaged in this matchup. They want to like do a bit of different routing, get some divergence.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's a lot of that risk-reward gamble going on. And Amber Translator was in Total Access A.
I didn't realize that they didn't have that. The other team did, which I think I missed Interslice read some Amber hints in that case. I guess we'll see Leno read them, but like, this is Hive Temple Keys, Dark Torvus, and Torvus? Okay. This is the second, or maybe even third time I've seen Leno do Portal Access A really, really late, when it's in logic right away when you get to Agon, and I feel like he's just taking way too big of a risk not getting this item right away.
Yeah, indeed. And especially given that it's Amber Translator in this case, it's a lot of hints, a lot of intelligence very early on, and you want to get hints as soon as possible, or otherwise they'll have a bigger chance of just being useless.
Leno left the space jump there. I think Leno left Prime Space Jump there for like 20 minutes in an earlier race. I was not too happy to see that.
Yeah, so case in point here, Leno just got the Dark Beam hint while it was already acquired. And now that Shy Guy has bombs, they are deciding to do that sequence break that Stjorek did earlier and get those unlimited missiles.
Yeah, interesting. He's choosing to go back to this now. Maybe abandoning it. Okay, yeah. So it's like doubly out of logic because no grapple, no X-ray, and no plasma.
But it was on the way to Magmore.
Yeah, I guess reasonable to give it like one try. The thing with Shy Guy, I think, is that was Phazon suit in one of their earlier races, and it was very close to costing them the race that they did not get the Phazon right away while the other team did.
Oh yeah, so that would have been very costly.
Stjorek doing out of bounds to peak upper dynamo without Spider. I didn't see it myself, but
we got a double damage on lower dynamo.
Yeah, that's a cool play if you can do it. I don't think too many people um do it because probably haven't learned it.
Yeah, the wall crawling in Prime 1 is pretty difficult. And if you mess up, it can get really bad. You might need to reset. And that's very costly just for a peak. So it's very high risk for potentially low reward, possibly.
Yeah, the upper dynamo check sucks to go back to with Spider though. It's so bad.
Although we have located main power bombs for echoes. They were in Warrior Shrine.
Okay, so they were in Magmore.
And Dark Visor 2 in Upper Fiery Shores. That's a loaded section of Magmore if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Okay, so now all of Dark Beam, Light Beam, etc. is in Logic.
Indeed, so that's going to allow Leno here to just keep doing checks without worrying about logic anymore, and that is probably a huge weight off of their shoulder.
So a lot of Echoes would be open right now, if not for Echo's bombs. It's a big question right now, is where are Echo's bombs? Wait, what did... Oh. Okay, so we got Echo's power bombs already on PVC pipe side earlier. Because Shurik was in Magmore earlier, I believe.
Oh, yeah, right.
Shurik did not have PBs or bombs, I believe, to check Upper Fiery Shores. So it did not get Dark Visor. That's isolated for them now.
Yeah, that might end up costing them later.
It's not that isolated. Like, he'll just get them the next time that he goes in the direction of Fendrana.
Yeah, most likely, but you gotta think about it too. And in a race setting where you have to go fast, it's easy to forget a check that you previously overfanned.
Oh my god, Prime Spider-Ball was on Flagra. Chat paying better attention than I am right now. That's so nice to just, like, be able to get early wild super easy.
Yeah, no more of that infinite bomb jump shenanigans that can be really difficult and only one try. If you fail, you fall down and you have to wait until Super Missiles and Spider Ball to do it.
It's not like half of it is one try, I guess. Like, if you mess up your bomb timing, you can fall on the Oculus again. But yeah, if you don't fall on the Oculus again, then yeah, it's over.
And that can happen pretty often, especially if you get the instant on morph that you do not want on top of the tower. That's happened to me on many occasions.
Oof, yeah. I'm really bad at early wild. It's such a scary trick to me.
All right, and Team PVC Putt getting Wave Beam as well.
Where did we find a suit?
It was in Cache 1.
Oh, so I did read the hint wrong. Okay. I read a 2 there. Okay, that was my bad then. Amorphous ETM again.
Is validation. Nice.
Amorphous was an ETM in the last race I watched.
Oh, so that's a double for you then. It looks like Leno is going to go for the wall crawl to get the hints, apparently. Definitely not a bad play to get hints as early as possible for the Sky Temple keys. No. Okay. Oh right, no.
Echo's bombs. Yeah, this is just to get around the super requirement. So you're expected to wait. No. Hold on. This is out of logic. You need bombs to activate the gondola.
I do believe this slope jump is in logic. Actually,
no,
I think
it's. I don't. Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay, maybe the slope jump is a logic. I think it's the dark suit skip I'm thinking of. I think doing it without dark suit is not a logic. It looks like Sam's gonna check the database, which
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not good at reading the Randomania database.
And I mean, there's already so much going on with 4 screens at once. We can't really afford to spare the little attention that we have already.
The Path of Eyes hint was a joke hint. So
yeah,
no intel there. Plasma locked Echo suit. I'm missing stuff all over the place.
Yeah, in the meantime, on the Prime side, Shy Guy is doing the Chapel of the Elders right now. And Surek is climbing Tower of we don't know what yet. Missiles maybe, but might be progression.
I think we saw MST do this, I think. Because the Shy Guy had Wave Beam a lot earlier.
Yeah, it's possible. Tower of Missiles once again. Oh, and again, another Aegon key. This one locked by Graph Boost, though.
Yeah. So we know Morbus is dead. I don't know if they've looked at Mining Plaza.
I think it was dead. Okay, so thank you, Sam. That was 9 logic, and oh, that's Ice Beam in Chapel of the Elders.
And Leno just read a hint that said his charge combo is in Torvus Bog. That almost always points to super missiles. So supers are in Torvus, so he's kind of in the right spot. It's just where are the bombs? Could it be kind of hard to do things here without bombs, actually?
Yes, there are a lot of morph tunnels in this area. So
you also can't BSJ to the top of Great Bridge without bombs. That's the big problem here.
Yep.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Okay, Leno's gonna slope jump. I think you can slope jump on top of the Emerald Gate to where the map is, and you can dash to the bridge from there. It looked like Leno was gonna attempt that. Now I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's only 1 try though, so it's a bit risky to go for it.
That's not, no, you can. It's not 1 try. I mean, it depends how comfortable you are with like dashing off of fully scanned objects, I suppose. But no.
Most likely, yeah. Not too knowledgeable on echoes though. But I assume it's 1 try because of the gate lowering.
Oh, you're right. Right, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Right.
I'm thinking, like, I've seen people do that in speedruns, and you don't have Emerald at that point in the speedrun that I was watching, that's why.
That explains that. Leno is instead opting to go get out of Torvus. Well, without bombs, it's understandable that there's not much you can do in here, as we've already established.
Yeah, so I think chat pointed out we had, I think Shorelines, the ice and Shorelines had an Echo suit.
Yeah, this is most likely why the suit is plasma locked and we know about it.
Or it could be Phazon, actually. Or I assume it was scanned, actually. So we probably do know it was Echoes. Is Yorick going toward Furnace without Ice Beam that we know is in Fendrana? So
yeah, I believe Shy Guy already did that earlier too.
Oh, did he? Okay. Oh, what's in Fen Canyon? That looks kind of interesting.
Oh, that's Plasma Beam!
Wow! Loaded Fendrana?
Yeah, pretty much. Beams are just about the biggest items you can acquire in Prime, and right now having all the beams just opens up a ton of the world for MSC here.
Yeah, that takes a lot of load off of Leno's shoulders. Because Leno is no longer really all that responsible for keeping MST out of BK mode. So, Leno can kind of just like focus on his own needs for a while.
Yeah, but as Sam is pointing out in chat, Echo still needs bombs. We still have no idea where they may be.
And Leno
So-
is waiting at FTA because he knows that Shy Guy's about to pick up this suit for him.
Yep. Some typical cooperation for CGC plays right there.
Leno pausing too early for the expecting the cutscene. Actually, yeah. Like if you're in the light beam already, when you get light suit, it doesn't auto trigger. You have to step out and step back in. So that was nothing, unfortunately, but it's a good play to get that taken care of.
Yeah, there's rarely harm in being thorough in your checks. One of the main things you want to do when routing a race seed is you want to minimize backtracking as much as possible, and thoroughness plays a great role at that.
Yeah, you can't always be too thorough though. Like if you're doing really slow stuff, that's also a risk. So you have to kind of balance it.
And that's all the difficulty and nuance of racing Prime Rando.
Okay, so Sirak is going to be late to the Prime Beams by a little bit. Yeah, actually, I think PhailGuys might just be ahead. I think Leno might be behind on like a couple of these. Yeah, I'm not sure what else they have to do. It seems like Echo's bombs are just buried somewhere in Prime, since like almost all of Prime is open.
Yeah, most likely. Having all of the beams will give PhailGuys a huge advantage right now. Right now, I feel like it's more of a matter of Sirak heading to Fendrana.
Yeah. It is also going to be a matter of like kind of like which direction Chagai decides to go. So like we could have a choice between doing Phase on Mines or doing Farfen. And if Echo's bombs is in one of those and like one team picks incorrectly, that could swing the race by a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing really in Ruined Courtyard. Does Leno have anything to do?
Oh, actually, you're right. There's not much left Leno can do right now.
I think Plate of Dark core ship is unchecked. I think we're about to do that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or maybe no, it's already done. I think.
Yeah, the lack of boost ball will prevent Leno from going into Sank, and at least checking Sank entrance. But instead, no, we still can't wall boost to replace some bomb requirements. Yeah, it looks like Leno's a bit of a tight spot right now.
Yeah, so as Shy Guy is clearing through labs, Leno is... I think Leno is going to try to position himself in the best possible spot to wait. He's going to like try and guess which item would be the best to receive and go wait in that spot. Wait, you can scan the Lagoon Gate from behind? Oh, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too... It says, it's got interference, I can't scan it, when the interference is a small grid gate. And Sirak not forgetting to double check on Upper Fiery Shores and getting that Dark Visor.
Yeah, Dark Visor has not been actually useful so far.
Actually, that makes me think. I believe Battleground is open. So yeah, I think that's what Leno is doing right about now. Is heading to Battlegrounds to check that ink cache. It was just very out of the way for the routing.
I don't remember what the key variant was for that. Um,
If we even got it, did we get it?
I don't know. I know for sure Leno did the CMS fight, so the key variant was available. Oh, Leno's going for Feeding Pit.
Oh, also, yeah, that's right.
So Leno probably knows what Battleground is by now. I assume he got the hint.
Still more power bombs.
Oh, that's a great point. I totally forgot that PVC pipe has the advantage in Prime Spider Ball from Fagra.
Well, it opens up a lot of logical stuff in Phazon Mines mostly, as well as some parts of Fendrana too. I believe logically it also opens the way to Far Magmore from Talon. It does, but those can be skipped a lot of the time. So it might not be doing a lot. I think the big advantage that Spider Ball gives for teams of this levels mostly is the Phazon Mines shafts, because doing spiderless shafts is pretty difficult.
Yeah, so it's mostly just routing currently.
Yeah.
I know Shy Guy will have like a bit of a harder time with some of the Spider Ball skips than Ciorek would. So, but currently, none of the artifacts that we know about right now make Prime Spider important. But it could be down to the STKs. I think if Shy Guy has to do Metroid Quarantine A without Spider, that may start to get difficult for him.
Yeah, definitely. Manipulating those Metroids to get a good dash can be very tricky, and they don't always like to cooperate. But on a lighter note, Ciorek has just gotten his hand on Ice Beam, so that might be a sign that Team PVC Pipe will begin catching up.
Yeah, he's gonna get plasma and then have to run back for the suit. Actually, I'm not sure if Shy Guy checked Chozo Ice Temple after getting plasma.
I think he did.
Okay.
Oh, and that's Phazon suit in Research Core, I think. Yeah, that has to be Phazon suit.
Only suit left.
Yep.
Okay, that's really good for... Excuse me, that's really good for PhailGuys so far.
Yep.
Echoes is still missing so much. Echoes is still missing bombs. Echoes is missing supers, and... Seeker... Oh, okay, Echo supers are in Torvus, but still.
Well, they may be in Torvus.
Echo supers are in Torvus. We just don't know where in Torvus.
Yeah, if it's a beam combo and it's hinted, then I believe it has to be logical then. So it has to be...
Yeah, it's technically not guaranteed. You're right. I forgot. It is like very likely though.
Yeah, it's most likely supers.
I think there was a logic bug in some earlier versions of Randovania that like would accidentally hint you Dark Burst or something. I don't remember the details, but we did see like Dark Burst hints coming up a lot and Sunburst hints.
Oh, yeah. I probably wasn't around at the time, so
I haven't seen them in a while, so it's probably fixed. you could still get a dark burst hint, for example, if your Echoes game just runs out of items to hint. But since I haven't seen it happen yet, it's probably not likely to happen. Okay, Shy Guy climbing Fen Edge, skipping grapple here. Yeah, so this is gonna... I think PhailGuys has a really, really strong lead right now, assuming that the Prime Spider does not end up being important for them, and it could very easily... It could very easily be the difference maker, so...
Most definitely, yeah. While it can be skipped a lot of the time, it's some of the skips can range from rather easy to extremely difficult.
I'm just really, really anxious to know what the Sky Temple key hints are, because it's gonna decide this race. I think the STK hints.
Yeah, I think too. Barring the bombs, of course, too.
There are gonna be some tricks that I think Inner Slice will be comfortable with that Leno won't be, as well. Oh, is Leno go? Oh no, Leno has to do the Superless Torvus entry again. That's right.
When witnessing a death from Zurich here. Oh my god!
Gravity Chamber Echo Bombs. Oh.
This is terrible! Oh no!
Let's see if I can catch what happened to Zurich. Could that have been an intentional No, that's not an intentional reset. That's so bad. Zurich has to get Ice and Plasma again.
Oh, unfortunate. But hold on, can we just keep talking about those Morphle bombs in Gravity Chamber though? Why?
Oh, okay. So what happened to Zurich was, I think Zurich forgot that he was on the layer of Chozo Ice Temple that has Pulse Bomb use. So Zurich was charging a Plasma Shot getting ready for Chozo Ice Temple, didn't realize that it was attracting a Bombu, and the Bombu just kept hitting him over and over.
Oh no.
Okay, so this upper gravity chamber artifact, this is the tough trick for Shy Guy, I think.
Yeah.
It's like he knows how to do it, but like I would struggle with this the same amount.
Yeah, I know the struggle too. I know if I R-jump it, I can tend to make it a little easier for me, but that's just my personal method. Looks like Shy Guy is also trying to R-jump it, but apparently not quite getting enough height from the slope jump.
Last time I checked in with him, Shy Guy was not great at R jumps, at least for the previous tournament. I think he's gotten a little better at understanding them, but it's just still like this track has a lot of moving parts to it. You gotta do a slope jump into R jump kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I know I can still struggle and sometimes choke at it myself.
Nice.
All right, and just getting it. Nice. So now that Leno has bombs in hand, it's time for them to do Torvus proper.
Yeah, that's huge. So Leno just found supers. I think they were in abandoned worksite.
Refresh my memory again. Abandoned worksite is the.
It's the room with the sporb at it connects Forgotten Bridge to Great Bridge. It's got like the sporb tunnels, the sporb yanks you out of them.
Yeah. So no, I think that was an Inghive key in there.
Oh, okay.
So
maybe it was Forgotten Bridge then.
Yeah, maybe.
Echo's bombs.
Being
They
locked
were in
by
the
either.
bridge. Oh, they were in Great Bridge. Okay, that's much easier
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. So, prime 2 bombs locked by either thermal or prime boost. I
I
don't think
don't
it's
think
locked by
so.
boost. You can get there from Magmore.
Oh no, I think MDS might be right. Oh, you can get there from no, you can get there from Magmore. That's right.
She
You
is
can
dead
cross.
too.
You can cross Twin Fires Tunnel, logically with gravity.
Yes.
So yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So now that Leno has done the Taurus Temple fight, I think now it's as good as time to perhaps head to Lower Taurus or no, go to Underground Tunnel.
We definitely don't skip Underground Tunnel.
Yeah, there tends to be progression in there.
We don't have boost, so we're not going to. We're probably not gonna like do the boost Guardian path. Although Leno did that last time, but it was because there was a hinted suit in Dark Torvus. I don't think he's gonna have the same incentive to do boostless boost Guardian this time.
Quad is half dead. I don't think we know what Tumos has as of right now.
Okay, so Siorik actually routing differently this time with prior knowledge. Siorik went and got the Fen Canyon Plasma first before coming here to get Chozo Ice Temple more efficiently. So at least like able to use prior knowledge to retrace his steps more efficiently. Yeah, okay, so Leno's not going for Boost Guardian. Leno is going to go to Lower Tarvus, presumably.
Yeah, most likely. Boost Pull is not as badly needed in Lower Torvus than for the Boost Guardian route. Although there are still quite a few Boost Gyros in there.
Oh my god, Shy Guy hasn't done Lower Rune Shrine. That's crazy.
Oh. Well, good thing it's only a missile expansion then.
Oh, did Shy Guy not do... Okay, I thought Shy Guy had done Tower of Light earlier. I guess maybe not. Yeah, no, that's blue on his map. I was mistaken that he did this earlier, so he's gonna clean it up now. So, Shy Guy actually routed fairly aggressively to try and gain time over the other team, which I think is correct for them in this matchup.
Yeah, I believe that's definitely helped them quite a bit. Although a lot of the progression was on Echo's side. I think what was it again? Where was the? Yeah, I think doing the sword fight early on definitely helped quite a bit.
Zoid early, doomed entry for Wave Beam early.
Yeah, those were the main components that have pushed Prime to greater freedom on the team PhailGuys.
Echo Visor can be found in Inghive. That's like one of the best vague hints you can get, honestly. Inghive doesn't have very many checks.
Yeah, definitely, and also knowing that a few of them are locked behind Echo itself, so definitely know it's not going to be Hive Gyro.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, can it be ATS? Yes, it can.
Yeah, I believe it can.
It has to be the screw attack wall.
Right, and Inner Slice is also trying to check phase on grounds by doing a specific roll jump because he doesn't have bombs yet. They have yet to be located by
Oh my god, I
Surek.
forgot they still don't have bombs. Okay, yeah, Surek's death was so bad because it's making them late to bombs. Oof.
Yeah. A movement system can be found in the vault.
That's Prime Grapple.
Oh yes.
Prime
No,
Grapple is
I
in
don't
Sync Vault.
I don't think Prime has gotten Boost Ball yet.
That's a morph ball system. That's not a movement system.
Mm, yeah,
Uh,
probably.
Prime's movement systems are just Space Jump and Grapple.
Yeah. So. Mhm.
So that's really logically gross. Uh, what was the grapple? Oh yeah, the grapple thing Shy Guy was struggling on was Gravity Chamber, but he got that.
Yeah.
I know like Shy Guy is gonna struggle a bit more on this grapple stuff more than CRX, so that's also kind of bad. It makes this matchup really interesting though. Like, oh, if we have to do lower mines, it's if PhailGuys are just praying at this point. Or they don't know it yet. But they should be praying that they don't have to do lower mines stuff.
Lower Mines is rarely a fun time.
Yeah, they're worse off. Like they're more disadvantaged missing Spider and Grapple than the other team is. So
Shy Guy going for the gravity strat for Magma Pool here.
I love this strat. I'm so bad at the dash. I'm so glad that this exists.
It's a nice backup for when you have a gravity.
This dash is so hard. I know there's the standables on like the left side with the arches too. That's
Yeah,
also an
but
option.
that tends to be slow.
I know my partner likes the arches. I think yeah, it's slow, but it's like this dash is just really hard. So like the one good thing I think is Steoric is not going to miss the bombs because of the artifact and gravity chamber. Like he knows he has to go there anyways. So
Yeah.
it's one thing I didn't think of earlier when I was wondering like if one team's gonna go Farfa and the other team goes lower or goes to mines. The gravity chamber artifact actually makes that not likely.
Yeah, I didn't think about it in the moment as well. So yeah, that's a blunder on my end as well.
Chat is saying Shy Guy is probably going to go for Flagra during this cleanup.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea for them, considering what they know.
Oh wow, Shy Guy hasn't done Dynamo yet. Yeah, Shy Guy just kind of like didn't clean up much of Choza after bombs. Like didn't go back to all these one-offs. It kind of sucks that he's going to. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it would have been nice to have Spider before going out to Dynamo.
Well, in all fairness, you tend to do Fogger last on the cleanup.
Yeah, that's fair. I like, but like Shy Guy can do. I guess I'm like a tiny bit surprised Shy Guy isn't pressing mine. I guess this cleanup is like for Leno's sake. I don't know, because I feel they want to continue to be aggressive. I'm still not sure if they're going to do plant or not.
Well, let's see. On Leno's side, we're still looking for Screw Attack and Seekers and possibly Gravity Boost.
Yeah, so Leno knows Echo is an Ing Hive. There's a good chance that's just Spider Side Sync. There's a good chance Leno can just get Echo. Echo, I believe, would logically unlock quite a bit of Sanctuary without Screw Attack. So
yeah, but most of it would need an Annihilator on the side as well.
yeah, I just mean like my point is that Echo logically it means like Watch Station isn't logic because it expects you to go through Caretaker. So like
oh right, yeah.
So like Screw Attack could be in Watch Station, for example.
Well, even then, Caretaker I believe would need Boost Ball logically.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I forgot about that.
No, I don't think we've seen SK hints yet, Kirby.
Yeah, STK hints. I was saying this a lot during Sestran's race yesterday. That seed also had late Seekers and Screw. STK hints are really, really slow if you don't have Seekers or Screw. Like, you have to wall crawl all the way from abandoned base to gateway access. Like, you can't screw attack out of bounds to just skip the one Seeker door. You can't do anything like that.
Well, yeah, definitely. And even then, if you screw attack out of bounds, that tends to be game over.
No, okay, people keep misunderstanding me when I say... I'm talking about screw attacking as a way of getting out of bounds. That's what I mean when I say that.
Oh, right, yeah. Screw attacking into the morph ball tunnel.
Apparently I need to phrase that better, because everyone always misunderstands me. It just occurred to me that actually Dark Agon is new checks here because Inner Slice doesn't have bombs yet.
Yeah, this
Inner Slice is about to get them. Actually, that's kind of rude. Siorek did the trick for the artifact before looking at what Graph Chamber was.
Yeah.
So getting the bombs a little bit later, like not a huge deal, but still kind of like that's one of the things I try to think to prioritize in like multi-world races is like, okay, I know this is an artifact. The other thing could be an item for my partner, so I'm going to do the other thing first. Yeah, inner slice in the perfect spot to use the bombs.
Yeah, most definitely. Doing those BSJs, and indeed, super missiles were in Great Bridge.
I like how Leno's dodging the battleground fight, even though I think he's already done it. Just have it.
Well, with Light Suit in hand, Dark World damage is no longer a concern.
Yeah, it's just like it still takes more time to go around than to go forward.
So, to remind Delta here, Echo's bombs were in a very mean location called Gravity Chamber in Prime 1. I think this is going to be the highlight of this seed, honestly. Just this placement for such an essential item on Echo's side.
Yeah, the logic honestly wasn't that complicated to get to it. It was just that Prime just got all of their progression in their own game in the form of Ice and Plasma.
Yeah.
I find Ice Beam and Plasma are like in Echoes quite often, and quite often the seed is like bottlenecked by when the Echoes player eventually gets them. So kind of a change from that. Wano's gonna get Storage C now. That's an artifact. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen Interslice's Torvis clear on Leno's side already.
Yep. And looks like Siorek is hesitating to get that Dark Torvis key. Now,
I believe.
Yes, we will see a Thoris fight.
Yeah, this is new. Shagai definitely wouldn't have wanted to do this. Not having thermal, it not being in logic, and feeling slower than this team in general. This is a good skip for them, so it could be huge if Thardis has something.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it could just be like really nasty thermal logic to come back here.
Yeah, I don't know.
God.
But still, then.
Speaking of
Even with
nasty
the
thermal logic,
oh
Shanghai's doing reactor core without thermal. This is the
right.
hardest room to do without thermal, in my opinion. Like, it's so hard for me to remember where these conduits are, but he does need the biohazard artifact, so this does have
Yeah.
to be done.
Well, yeah. For me, I feel like it's more of a matter of muscle memories. How I learned that.
That's fair. I think I just don't practice Prime 1 enough. That's probably it. But like,
But yeah,
reactor core is a big room. It's easy to get lost in.
yeah, most definitely. But as I was saying earlier, it's definitely not a bad idea that Surek is checking Thoris, because given the items at his disposal right now, it's a very quick fight with plasma, charge beam, power bombs. There's a lot of skips that you can do that can really make the fight go a lot faster than with just power beam and super missiles.
Yeah, I'm told if you know what you're doing, not having thermal doesn't actually lose time on this fight.
Yes, and that is because the rock placement is fixed. It's always going to be the same sequence of vulnerable rocks to shoot Thoris. So if you know in advance which rocks are going to be vulnerable at what phase, you definitely don't need thermal visor. It just allows you to lock onto the rocks when they're not uncovered.
I just kind of wonder how bad PVC Pipe is feeling about Surek's death, because that objectively cost them a lot of time. I want to say,
Yeah.
like, it cost them like 7 minutes, maybe, as a rough guess.
Maybe. I feel like it's closer to 10 minutes still, because those bombs were really nasty. Oh, and speaking of thermal visor, Leno just found it in ventilation axis A.
Okay. Bomb locked. Thardis was just Ice Spreader, and Quarantine Monitor was also nothing. Quarantine Monitor also a check Shy Guy wouldn't want to do, because I think he would struggle with that dash.
It's not the most intuitive dash, but if you know to just press R, bend it a little backwards depending on which scan point you use, it's definitely manageable. But I know for myself, I tend to pick the wrong scan point for me, and I tend to miss that dash quite more often than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, this was kind of unfortunate for PVC Pipe that Artis was nothing. I could have honestly seen Sioric choosing to skip it for that reason. Just to like make up the time from the death earlier. I don't know how bad they were feeling, but actually maybe Sioric would have not done. Maybe that's why Sioric did Thardis, because maybe he would have skipped it since it was out of logic. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we just located the Echo Seeker. It was in not Culling Chamber. No, it was in Hazencliff.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah. Also, first access to Sank 1 hour in.
Yeah, that makes hints really. SDK hints are really easy to get now.
Yeah.
So
And
I
also
bet Lenos they worked for them at the first opportunity.
a major upgrade can be found in Transit Station.
That is probably Prime Boost.
Yeah,
I think it has to be.
Yeah, we have already located Grapple, and I feel like, well, actually, that could still be a beam combo.
It could, but it's unlikely to hint an unrequired item.
Yeah. So it's probably Prime Boost.
Lenos key in Hive
Lenos
Dynamo
key
works.
in
Oh
Hive
my
Dynamo.
god. Yeah, that's probably an STK. I don't think Leno is familiar with out of bounds for Hive Dynamo specifically. So that means Leno might have, if that's an STK, Leno might have to find Boost Ball for the Spider Guardian fight.
Yeah. I don't X-ray. I don't think we have located yet.
No, we don't know anything about X-ray.
All right, and as Leno is doing the Sank play, Shy Guy on the other end is going to mines.
Leto kind of getting stuck going into the bomb slot a little bit.
Yeah, that can happen.
I've seen a race where the player in the lead soft locked because they got stuck inside the bomb slot that way.
Oh, really? I've never
Yeah,
seen that happen. That's unfortunate.
this was this was the four this was the 4-0 Bellator versus Diceron match in Echoes. Was it Echoes 2021 or was it 22?
Given the fact I wasn't around at the time, I couldn't tell you.
I think it was 20. No, it was 21. I don't think either of them entered 2022.
Mm.
So this was two Echoes tournaments ago. But it cost. I think it cost the leading player the race when that soft lock happened.
Yeah, definitely an unfortunate conundrum.
Looks like nothing in. Oh well, I don't know if nothing is in temple access, but we can't get out.
Yeah,
If
the
we're to
lack
go
of
for it.
boost makes it so that we can activate the gyro, and thus getting out of the morph ball area.
Nice watch station access roll jump from Leno. Leno's really liking the roll jumps.
Yeah, one could
Much.
even say he's on a roll.
Leno he favors that trick. I don't like he does them in a lot of places that most people wouldn't. He does them in some places where there's like an easier alternative. It's kind of weird, but he's quite good at them. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would know that. Yeah, Lino tends to go for roll jumps in, for instance, wind chamber, whereas I personally would most likely use an E dash. That's just probably my inner prime player speaking when I'm playing echoes. I just find them much easier than roll jumps, even though
yeah,
I'm most likely wrong.
I e-dash that too, but I'm out of practice. I've been bad at it lately. Leno's struggling on the watch station spider ball skip. Is going to use
Yeah,
spider for the instant morph this time.
indeed.
I also hate
Yeah,
watch. I used to be good at watch station. I swear, I used to be good at this trick. I don't know what happened.
well, I have no excuses because I have yet to be good at watch station.
Oh my god,
So I'm
Echo's
safe.
grapple. Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead. Where was Echo's grapple? I missed it.
It was storage depot B, so it was where prime
Oh, it's
grapple is supposed to be.
French vanilla grapple.
This is actually oh, okay. This is sort of a good place to get grapple, honestly, because Leno can go towards Sank Energy Controller with that grapple now.
Yeah.
You need to do some difficult dashes across those gaps otherwise. Also,
Yeah,
if Leno had boost ball, Leno could do vault for the prime grapple, but I don't think he would do it anyways.
yeah, and as Baha is pointing out too, fun new screw attack locations as well that are opening up because we still don't have that. And
Oh, we knew that. Yeah, okay, we knew that was there,
Yeah.
but screw locked.
Mm.
Okay, so prime boost. We got a hint for a major.
Yeah, in
there.
ATS.
Yeah, so Prime Grapple is what's involved. That is known, and I think it is just going to be ignored. Just hopefully Shy Guy is able to skip grapple when it comes down to it. He's been doing fine with it so far. Like he got the gravity chamber artifact without it. That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Inner
Well,
Slice doing jump guardian hour 12 in. That feels bad.
Yeah. But at least Inner Slice is now in possession of bombs.
A nice wave beam hint in main research.
Well, to be fair, Cobalt was one of the earlier translators we got in Main Plaza.
Is that X-ray? I think that was X. Oh wait, no, sorry. The Prime Major was hinted in Transit Station. It wasn't ATS, so we did not know that Boost Ball was an ATS. We thought Boost Ball was here, but I forgot X-ray was unaccounted for.
Oh yeah, right.
So nice 3 BSJ to get this faster. Getting Transit Station logically requires going through all of the, like, there's like 3 or 4 portals in this room you have to go through.
That's a lot of load times. But also, that X-ray in the middle of the mines is very good, as that will allow Shy Guy to fight OP and complete the lower mines loop into PPC.
Yeah, this is also great timing because Shy Guy can cross MQA using X-ray instead of having to deal with the invisible platforms.
Or deal with the Metroid manipulation to do a scan dash.
Yeah, that's a great question, Baha. And I don't know if you caught where Spider was. It was on Flagra. So that could be a really big deal for Shy Guy here. I'm actually, you know what? Okay, Gravity Boost was in Reactor Core. Leno has access to Sank Map Station, which is not usually the case when you first come here.
Yeah, definitely not, but it's also a rather light Sank that we're having here.
I am actually surprised, though, that Leno did not save warp for hints in main gyro chamber. I thought
That's
that would have
right.
been an attractive thing to do once Seekers showed up. Because, at this point... Okay, no, we can't rule out lower mines yet. I believe we're still... Okay, I don't think we know if Echo's Boost is required yet.
Yeah, well, it can be likely, as we know there's a key on Hive Dynamo works. So that's definitely suspicious. But
Okay,
it's no guarantee.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hive Dynamo is likely to be a key. So we have both players doing annoying things with that. We have 2 players doing annoying things with that boost right now. So
Yeah.
Sirak is doing elite research, the spinnerless, or sorry, the spinner minute without boost, which is very, very slow and annoying. Leno had to kill the quad there without boost ball, which means having to manipulate the quad so that it drops its red button thing without it spinning.
Yeah, no boost ball, no screw attack. That gets rid of our primary means of getting rid of quads here. All right, and Shy Guy is going for the spiderless strat. Oh,
A boost ball can be found up to 3 rooms from Shrine access. Oh my.
Oh.
Leno did not see this hint. Leno did not go back to Ag and Energy Controller. Okay, so Ender Slice now has the unique knowledge that there's a boost ball in Hints area. Which Leno would have gotten if Leno had chosen to save work for Hints now.
Yeah. And also the knowledge that both boost balls are in this game too.
Yeah, that's gonna give them a slight heads up on when they see Prime Boost show up in ATS.
I mean, it's true that you can just jump on top of Quentin's head to skip the quad fight in what is it, main reactor? No,
It's
that's not main.
reactor
Reactor
core.
core. Yeah.
Like you kind of want to kill it to have access to the save point though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh, MST got
Oh,
the
right.
MQA dash. I totally wasn't
Nice.
looking, but very nice.
And
Annihilator.
Annihilator.
Honestly, like
Well,
with unknown SDKs right now, I feel like that's kind of likely to be required.
mm, probably. Since Echo Visor is hinted to, we very well could have a an STK behind one of those Echo puzzles.
I think Echo Visor is logically required for Dark Samus 4. I think that might be why it's hinted.
Yeah, also that. Yeah, I forgot about it.
But yeah, Leno is going for hints now, and oh, is Inner Slice going for hints at the same? Wait, no, they're going down the same elevator. Oh, Inner Slice is what? Oh, Inner Slice is going for the boost ball that he knows is here, not specifically going for hints. I'm curious if Inner Slice, like this is probably a great excuse for Inner Slice to do the long wall crawl for the secretless, screwless hints anyways, so I'm very interested to see whether he chooses to do that. But this plays primarily for the boost ball Inner Slice knows is here.
Yeah, I feel like getting that boost ball, whether it's for Prime or Echoes, it's definitely going to speed up a lot of the movement, even if that's not for specific checks.
Okay, Inner Slice is not going for hints just yet. Actually, this is correct because you want to get your boost. You want to see if the boost ball is first Yorick earlier. If it's first Yorick, you want to get it earlier. So he may go back all the way back to Abandoned Base and then do the wall crawl from there. But yeah, I'm curious if he chooses to do hints at this point. Yeah, that's gross, Baha.
Yeah, no, please.
If Shy Guy can do MQA Spiderless, though, he should be fine with this. I don't like the scan dash for this, though.
Yeah, it can be a little finicky to
We
wait
have
for the.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
We have synced Echo's boost ball pickups in Defile Shrine.
Hmm. Yeah, but even then, we're going to just about now get the Echoes hints.
I think Lotto has 2 keys right now. Yeah.
Indeed. All right, first hint, Life Grove. So that's a required boost for Prime 1. Transport Center.
But Life grows behind Screw Attack, unfortunately.
Plasma Processing. Oh.
That's also behind Screw Attack.
PCA!
Okay, this is fine. That's actually...
Everything's A-okay. Mining Station B. Profane Path, so that is indeed a required Annihilator. Temple Access.
Oh, Leno peeked that earlier. I just missed it.
Yeah.
This is... Leno is Screw Attack away from Go mode.
Yeah, I feel like the thing that would explain why Leno spent so much time on the text boxes is writing down the hints. Most likely.
Yeah, like Aaron's saying, like you can scan 3 at a time, hit pause on the third one, and like keep all 3 in memory, write those down. You waste less time setting on each one overall if you do something like that.
Yeah.
Some people are just very, very good at storing like several STKs at once in their short-term memory, and that is a bit scary to me, but 2 or 3 at a time isn't too bad.
Definitely not. Right, and with that, Shy Guy is going to go fight OP for that artifact in PCA. Right, so now Shy Guy is taking advantage of that same strat that we use for the phase on elites, and that is not looking at the pirate directly in the eyes, like there's some sort of Enderman. So what that's...
Pirates are just Pokemon trainers in disguise. So just don't look at them in the eye, and you're fine.
And don't look at them in the eye, and they're not going to fight you.
Don't step directly in their field of vision.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Shy Guy going for the trooper skip. Unfortunately, not quite getting it. It's a little finicky to lay the power bomb at the correct time and at the correct place.
Oh, the place matters too. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's mostly a timing of when OP gets hit with the explosion and
I see.
Sort of cancels the animation.
I try to like copy what I see other people do, and it never works for me.
Yeah, it's not very consistent for me either. But it is a joy when I can manage to get it. As well as Shy Guy doing the super missile strats for the 1 cycle. Not getting hindered by the lock-on and those troopers, and getting it 1 cycle. Nice.
Yeah, pretty decent Omega Pirate fight from him. Shy Guy has been executing Prime, I think, better than he has in other races. And this is like it's a really strong team to be playing well against, so probably happy about
definitely.
that. Like this is a pretty big upset because PhailGuys did not make top 8 last year. I think PVC Pipe ended up at 5th place. So getting a win here, if PhailGuys close this out, is pretty fantastic for them. Although it honestly doesn't change very much about the group.
Yeah.
Screw attack in Torvis Plaza Access.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Finally.
That's a very quick turnaround to just run into that, honestly. That could have been in so many places, I feel.
Yeah. I kind of like the late screw attack seeds for Echoes. I feel like they tend to be a lot more interesting, logic-wise.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It can be painful to play through them, though. That's go mode for PhailGuys in 126. Leno is gonna have to find that Echo Visor in Hive, but has access to all the checks that are there. Has to get the boost ball from ATS. So it's still a long trip for them, but Leno knows exactly where he needs to be for everything that he needs to pick up.
Indeed. We have intel on both the boost balls right now. So Echoes has already been found, and we know that the Prime Boost Ball is an ATS locked by Screw Attack.
Yeah, Interslice doesn't know that specifically yet. It wasn't. Yeah, the Prime Boost wasn't hinted. Leno just happened to see it earlier,
Yeah,
so it could be hinted in MSB actually. I think Interslice
has,
is likely to do that at this point.
and I don't think Inner Slice has been to Sank yet.
Oh,
If I'm
did
not
Interslice
mistaken.
get STK hints? I didn't. I totally wasn't watching. I didn't see Interslice wall crawling. I don't think. So it may have chosen to not get them.
So Screw Attack was in Life Grove Access.
Screw Attack was in Torvis Plaza Access.
Yeah, Torvis Plaza Access, not Life.
Which is like almost the same room.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same boost ball gimmick where the room messes you up. So it's kind of the same. And right now it looks like oh no, and Shy Guy is not quite waiting for the boost ball in plasma processing.
The Interslice's getting the X-ray hint, but doesn't know that it's X-ray yet.
All right, Leno is headed for a sacrificial chamber because I believe there's an artifact in there.
Indeed, there is, and good to try and put this off for your last Torvis thing.
Yeah, definitely, because defeating Grapple Guardian activates layers in quite a few rooms, in which there's a chance that Grapple Pirates may spawn, and those lock the rooms. So it's definitely very slow, and you wanna delay that as much as possible if you know that Grapple Guardian is required.
Yeah, small nitpick is it's picking up the item. So
Yeah.
if you're just blind checking this, there's a chance that the item's unrequired and you don't have to pick it up.
What is Grapple Guardian doing? I've never seen it slide to the left before. That was weird.
I didn't notice what happened.
I don't know. I feel like Grapple Guardian kind of slid to the side when it was doing the second phase animation.
I'm going to talk about something really dumb. And so Shy Guy chose to name his world Nowhere, so when Leno sends him items, it says that the items are going to nowhere, which is kind of funny, but I think they should have done it in reverse, because if you're sending items to nowhere, they should end up in echoes, because another way of saying that is you're sending the items to the ether.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, getting the thermal visor hint too in main gyro. Pretty funny considering where it is. Alright, so yeah, after that I feel like Leno is just going to head back to Sang through what's the room name? Training chamber?
Yep.
I always mistake those rooms because they share names with some prime rooms in Chozo Ruins.
Yeah, there's two rooms in Lower Torvis that share a prime room name.
Yeah. Right, and on that note, it looks like it's Yorik's turn to do the lower mines loop. Oh, but without X-ray in position yet, though.
Yeah, this is gonna work out incredibly poorly for Surak, unfortunately.
Yeah, considering the SCK and PCA, might be best to wait there for a little while.
Like they don't know it's an SDK yet. We had chat confirm that Enderslice did not go ahead and check the hints without Seekers and Screw.
Oh no.
which I think I agree with just because it's so slow. Um,
Yeah, you really don't want to keep your teammate waiting for too long. But we'll see. Inner Slice is getting closer. Maybe maybe he'll get it soon enough. One can hope, at least.
let's. Oh, X-rays in X-rays in transit station. Actually, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. For some reason, I forgot. I got mixed up, and I thought X-ray was screw locked, but it's not. So,
Oh, yeah, no.
uh,
Oh,
that's a
um,
weird grapple interaction though for Inner Slice.
yeah. I feel like it's also some due to some very nasty dark quads too.
Oh, he got hit at the same time, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happened.
Shoutouts to Dark Quads being a missable skin.
Yep. Oh right, Shy Guy is going for the boostless strats in Life Growth Tunnel.
Oh, Sank Energy Controller has a Seeker Scent,
Oh,
which they don't need anymore, but
yeah.
interesting that it was there.
Well, at least the words of Oli would have served us well in this case.
Oh my, it's Echo and Hive Entrance. Echo's and Hive Entrance.
Oh, oh, oh.
At least it's hinted, but like, LOL.
Oh my goodness. No, no, just no.
Wait, what's Shy Guy doing? Does Shy Guy not have boost yet?
No.
Wait, Shy Guy doesn't have. Okay, it's a mistake to not go for ATS first then.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the plan was Shy Guy getting the double bomb jump to skip the boost requirement of Life Grove Tunnel.
We need.
But
Oh, that's okay. I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then just waiting in Life Grove itself.
yeah.
It's not. I don't think that's a great plan, honestly.
Well, I didn't see Shy Guy save all that often, so I feel like even though it's not a great option, it's still the best option they have. And indeed, Echo Visor was in Hive Entrance.
I just mean Leno. Leno should be going to ATS to pick up the boost ball before this.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Like Shy Guy doesn't have any other options, so like that's
Oh.
fine. But Leno should have put off Echo.
So he's saved then. Alright, so definitely odd then. If Shy Guy has saved recently, then it's pretty odd considering Lino is a little far away from Boost Ball at the moment.
Yeah, and like the thing is, Echo is only required for Leno's own STK, so you want to put that off until after your partner is good to go.
Yeah, so we have seen Boost Ball in ATS, but the reason we didn't pick it up is because we didn't have Screw Attack at the time.
Inner Slice has not physically seen it yet. I know Leno's good at roll jumps, but I don't think he's that good.
Well, I didn't know it was possible to actually skip Screw Attack for this item, so
It looks pretty terrible, I think. It's an expert roll jump, I think.
Oh yeah, no, then it's really terrible.
Inner Slice picking up gravity boost from reactor core. I'd forgotten where this was. It's got good lineups, I see. I think Leno's like good at like the freestyle kind of roll jumps. Maybe not so much with that. Well, Shy Guy has no reason to reset. Shy Guy's exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, we know there's an STK or artifact in there.
Leno, why are you not going to ATS? What are you doing? I hate this.
Well, I feel like getting this STK right now is
No,
one
it's
of the
not.
reasons.
It's not. It's not a good reason. Go to ATS first. Get your partner unstuck. Then do your own stuff. It's not particularly easy to route this stuff correctly. But
Yeah, especially when you have to expressively backtrack to just prioritize a certain item and then go back and get an STK. Tough decisions. But I feel like part of this routing decisions on Leno's end is I don't think Prime has much left to do at the moment.
yeah, no, I'm just giving Leno crap. MST is doing fine.
Oh, okay.
Saying Leno, you should get your partner unstuck as soon as possible instead of doing your own items. Okay, so now that Shy Guy has boost, I think Shy Guy's last stop is going to be plasma processing. Oh, this is the reason for the save. It's a pivot save to go to plasma processing. This is really
Ooh.
smart.
Yeah, that's kind of genius. And another example of why pivot saving can really save a lot of time, especially when it's items from the other world. But this is mostly one of the things I like about CGC is that you get to see a lot of tech that you don't really see used that often in regular single game races. I mean, they still exist and they're still useful, but they really gain a lot of power in CGC games.
Yeah, I really love this format. I feel like it makes Prime 1 Rando a lot more interesting, too. There's some things I don't like about Prime 1 Rando as far as, like the map is kind of... The padding on the map is kind of restricted, I feel, and there aren't as many items you need to find, but CGC makes it more interesting to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of... really, the only items that are hard-locking you in Prime 1 are the beams. But besides the beams, you generally tend to have a lot of possible skips or way around certain requirements. Like, for instance, grapple and spider being almost entirely skippable, while spider is essential in echoes. Well, almost essential if you know how to do spiderless emperor ink 2.
Okay, so a really interesting thing is interslice. Okay, so this is not really going to work out for them, I don't think. But interslice is making the play that that prime boost is not required. Interslice is getting Cyric's final artifacts as fast as possible, and not knowing where the SDKs are, and is just hoping that the rest aren't in Cyric's game, so that Cyric can finish earlier. Wait, no. Actually, it might just be to get the Ridley fight out of the way.
Yeah, I think so. Like, Cyric is positioned in such a way right now, having all of the artifacts. Yeah, just going for boostless boostless Ridley here. Oh, that's right. That's right. Team PVC Pipe has no helmet opacity, while PhailGuys does. Right, looks like Shy Guy is also going for the Ridley fight.
Yeah, the difference is Shy Guy is actually in go mode, and Xurek just does not know that there are boost locked SDKs in his game.
Yeah, I feel like that's even then, given Xurik's death, I feel like that's a reasonable risk to have taken from Inner Slice. Given that
potentially.
That death has cost them a lot of time, so I feel like they just went for it all by hopefully skipping boost, hoping it's not required, and then maybe having a chance of still finishing first.
Oh yeah, Miguel pointing out, I think Xurek might have forgotten to refill missiles before Ridley.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not a lot of missiles.
Shy Guy's gonna be able to use boost and just skip the rest of the flying phase. So
Yeah.
gonna pull ahead on the fight here.
Ridley is not acting very well for Shy Guy. Ooh, a super finish. Nice.
Hey, nicely done. If you do that right, it skips like one mouth open, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is like another chance for Ridley to dash at you that it skips.
So needless to say, it's very good.
Get some RNG out of the way potentially.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit slower to use the super, but it's like less RNG.
Yeah. More consistent, I feel like. And I feel like it's a fair trade, going for consistency over RNG.
Could be wrong. I don't know anything about this game. I could be totally wrong. I got a mostly intended phase on core climb from Shy Guy. I also am not good at the tricks to climb phase on core fast. I know Xurek is going to be able to do them.
Yeah, it's kind of a tricky slope jump because it's almost off of an almost vertical wall, and then you have to hit some. Well, they're not very small standables, but they can be a bit tricky if you don't really know where they are.
Yeah, if you're too slow, I think the Metroids become a problem. Which like just don't be slow, but
they definitely become a problem. That I can attest to that.
Oh yeah, so Xurek, I didn't see if Xurek left a save in Impact Crater or not. I think that would be the right play because Inner Slice is going for STK hints now. Inner Slice is going to find out that the keys are going to be a problem for them. But I do like this play from Xurek for now. As long as he left a save, I do like this play to just start the Prime fight and then find out later if that's what you should be doing. How many keys is Inner Slice missing?
4 at the moment.
Okay, yeah, this is a pretty reasonable. This is a reasonable chance. Okay, I think Sioric did not save. Maybe realized.
Yeah.
I disagree with Sioric leaving. Actually, it's the correct thing to do in that, like, he does need to go get the SDKs, but I think he should have, like, started making progress towards the prime frame. Like, see, he's just sitting here on the ship not going anywhere. I'm gonna find out Life Grove and Plasma Processing.
Yeah.
And the two things that Sioric needs to do are things that he can't do. Which, I mean, okay, you could do the awful tricks for this. Like, you could do the low percent tricks, just get boost ball for this.
Yeah, but even then, they are really hard, really slow. And I don't know if Sioric runs low percent.
Yeah, I don't know. I know there are like a handful of people where it would make sense to like actually try these tricks and beat your head against the wall until they work. And like you said earlier, like the Life Grove tunnel bomb jump, like if you could just get that first bomb jump over, you could potentially just skip boost for that.
Yeah.
And then you could go wait at plasma processing easily. Inner Slice is reset and is not moving. I don't know if maybe just like got up to take a break or something. But yeah, the other big problem for them is that Prime Boost is unknown to them. I don't think they have seen it.
Yeah, I don't think either.
It's just like so many things have worked out very poorly for them.
Yeah.
Like, aside from the death that Sioric took, it was a very, very bad death, but other than that, like, they played fine. I think they made fine choices, and Shy Guy's aggressiveness and Prime just paid off really well.
Yeah, let's just keep in mind that that playing this aggressively in Prime 1, like, especially considering the Chozo plays of not going for cleanup after getting bombs, can prove to be really, really risky.
Yeah, it's just they didn't expect to win this otherwise, which is why they did it. So. But yeah, right, they're gonna get really, really tough to get win against this team here.
Right, so we haven't been talking much about the final bosses, but yeah, Leno, yeah. So Shy Guy is just getting done with Exo here. Though fortunately for Leno, having double damage really trivializes the Emperor Ing fight. Especially Emperor Ing 1, as you can just spam Annihilator with those unlimited ammo and just completely one-cycle it.
Oh, Dark Samus 3 is just refusing to block the missile shots.
An unfortunate center.
She was being kind of mean.
Bonk indeed. It's pretty. Personally, I have a lot of difficulty just hitting those crew attacks, even on a visible Dark Samus. So, invisible, let's not even talk about it. And meanwhile, Shy Guy is going to be able to make full use of those visors, although not opting for some pool cancels. Instead, just buffering the shots, and it still works out.
I'm really bad at pull cancels. Like, ideally, you do two phases of attack canceling and then pull cancel the rest, but I usually don't get that to work very well.
Yeah, it kind of.
I'm just bad.
Yeah, I tend to freestyle a lot of the strats for Essence. I can usually three pull it. Yeah, kind of same, Aaron. I sometimes when there's some slight elevation that goes above the phase on pool, and I just don't notice, and I wonder why the hell is Samus not in hyper mode, and that's happened to me more than I'd like to admit. Also, G on Lenophis's end.
Yeah, 1:52:29 in race time. Yeah, Interslice is just checking random things for Prime Boost now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The whole skirt attack routing thing just hurt so much.
And GG on Team PhailGuys.
Yeah, 1:53:09 for MST.
And yeah, unfortunately, Team PVC is forfeiting.
Yeah, this is a good forfeit to take. Like you have no idea where your go mode is, and
Yeah, it's
and then it
definitely
locks
fair.
screw attack. Like it's so bad. It's so bad.
Mm.
Honestly, in sub 2 hour finishes.
It's pretty admirable considering what the seed threw at us.
Yeah.
And with that, we've got Leno on in the booth right now. GG's.
Hello, GG's.
And MST joining. GG's. Welcome.
Yeah, congratulations. It's a big win.
5-1! Let chaos reign!
Yeah, beating this team for you guys is kind of crazy. You basically god routed, I think.
It felt like I actually felt bad right until, like, I felt good for, like, power bombs into bombs was ridiculous, and then I felt bad doing back of Fendrana until Leno's bombs showed up in Gravity Chamber, and then I felt really good about it.
Yeah, back of
Yeah,
Fendrana plays just like because like there's an artifact there, so it makes sense to like just do it.
There were two
anyways.
artifacts back there,
Right?
so I
yeah.
actually felt that devalued the area because there's less
That's
checks.
yeah. Okay, that's a great point.
And
So-
I was
Yeah,
actually
indeed.
worried, and I was actually worried
and,
for another reason that there so much of Prime was open. It's like there's no way back of Fen is the answer here when the entire game is open. Like I felt like you guys got the Echoes bombs way ahead of us there for a while.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
That's
Yeah.
a fair point, but yeah, you guys were really aggressive with not cleaning up Chozo after bombs showed up, and just having ice and plasma land in your lap in Fendrana. Also, Sirak had an unfortunate death in Chozo Ice Temple.
Ooh.
Was
Yeah, very
like charging the beam and got killed by a pulse bomb, and that
Ooh.
set them back several minutes, and then that delays Echo's bombs, which delays just like the timing for a lot of things. They didn't ever find out about Prime Boost, so they were locked out of Screw Attack. It was just like,
I think we've got a good idea where Prime Boost is, right?
Oh, it's in a spot. It's an aerial training site.
Oh,
Never mind.
we've been
oh, yeah,
going
it was
for-
locked by Screw. That's right.
So Screw Attack's right above where I am right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's in
Yeah.
it's in Plaza Access.
Is that
Where was Prime Spider?
Yeah.
Wait, hold
So-
on.
That was on
Uh,
Flagra.
That was awful.
That was
Oh,
a
man.
big. That made the race really interesting because we didn't know how important that was going to be, and I was pretty sure that you guys were not going to do Flagra if you could help it.
I did not see a reason to fight Flagra at all.
I don't
I was
Yeah.
gonna,
Prime
I was
Spider
gonna
didn't
do
really
the
do
Dark.
anything. So
and it would have helped me because I'm bad at MQA Spiderless. I got it, but it's not something I want to do.
Yeah, so speaking of Siorak and Inner Slice here, I don't think we've properly welcomed you to the booth, so welcome and GG's.
Thank you. GG's.
GG.
Yeah, apologies for that. But,
Yes.
like aside from the death, like I think you guys played well. I didn't really do anything wrong, but like I don't know if PhailGuys being like disadvantaged in this matchup felt they had to play with like a certain level of aggression, and I just think it worked out perfectly for them.
I didn't think we were advantaged against PhailGuys at all. We thought it was going to be pretty close, actually.
Oh, okay, interesting.
See,
Yeah, I
that's-
think you
definitely
have.
feel advantage
Yeah, I think
for
you guys have
I-
execution and trick advantage. So.
I feel like you guys do have the advantage because if our third async is like actually proper, you still have like 30 points on us. Like you guys just crushed all of our times, and you did beat us on the third seed.
Was our best.
Yeah, third seed was by far our best seed, and you just destroyed our other 2 times. I felt like you guys had us dead to rights today.
That's how we felt our last race, I think, against Partners in Prime, and I think we got lucky there. Then I think you guys routed it really well. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah,
This was just
Good
bad
job, you.
for Echoes to just be sitting around for a long time, not having anything to do.
Yeah,
I
I think a big part of this was really PhailGuys' aggressiveness in the routing, especially Shy Guys. Shy Guys. Shy Guys plan to not do a lot of Chozo cleanup right after getting bombs, since there wasn't a lot to get there that was really essential. But yeah, so about that, how did Team PVC Pipe? How did you want to approach this seed then without that level of aggression? What was your plan for the rest of the game?
Well, we just wanted to like get bombs because like I said, I was sitting around doing nothing for a while, and you don't want to just miss somewhere early for that. So I agree with what Sorek did to just full clear Chozo. Just do everything as early as possible that you can.
Yeah,
I think if I had to do it again, I probably wouldn't have done that, even like not knowing about where the bombs were. I think that was just
but
a mistake
then-
on my part.
then you
rather
have
than
the
just,
class.
like bad luck.
Yeah. Then you have the classic issue of if you don't do that, it's gonna be the play you had to make. So you're punished either way. Like it was a gamble. Like no matter how you slice it, it was just a gamble of a seed.
Just having late screw attack really hurt too, because like I mean, if you don't have bombs, you can do a little bit with screw attack early. But if you have neither, then you're just sitting there.
Yeah, second race in a row where I saw kind of a crazy situation for STK hints as far as like not having seekers or screw makes them really, really slow. And the only reason that you went there was that like it was really funny. You guys got Echo's boost out of Defile Shrine at exactly the same time, but Interslice had the hint for it, and Leno did not. Leno went there because he had seekers to be able to get hints properly. That was the reason to go there. But Interslice just went there for the boost ball. I was really curious if you were gonna make the hints play at the same time or not.
I didn't have a good way to get hints without screw attack or seekers.
Yeah, like you have to go back to abandoned base and then wall
Yeah.
crawl all the way to gateway access.
That's not
actually-
one I'm super practiced at.
Up until the point when I picked up the Seeker missiles, that was actually what I was gonna do. And then I picked up the Seekers, and I don't even remember where that was. Now I'm like, oh, okay, well I'll just go get hints then. Once I'm done
I
with
was
this
like-
sync loop.
I was kind of criticizing like Leno when you got seekers out of Hazen Cliff. I thought that you should have save warped out of main gyro to go get hints right away. This is part of just me being anxious to see what the hints were, because they were like really impactful for the rest of the race. I wanted to know where the SDKs were, but I was surprised you didn't go get them right away after seekers.
Yeah, at that point I was more just chasing the hints. Cobalt, Emerald, Amber, like any hint I can get my hand on, that's what I was chasing. And then when I did the initial thing, like, okay, it's time. Go get hints. Let's find out what we're in for.
I guess it kind of makes sense, because you do need screw attack to beat the game regardless.
indeed.
And then I was also looking out for the potential Spider Ball for MST. I'm like, well, if I can't find Screw Attack, I'll also settle for a Spider Ball just in case. So I just gotta kind of look out for things.
That's true, actually. I had a blind spot in that like I knew where Spider was already, but obviously you guys didn't.
Yeah, and I thought he got a hint about a major upgrade of mine, and I forgot about X-ray, and so I thought that was Spider. I was like, that'll
I
be
thought
great.
it
I'll
was
put up on MQA.
boost. I made the same mistake on comms. I was like, oh, it has to be prime boost in transit station. And then when I saw it in ATS, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, we knew where boost was, so we were. That being X-ray turned out to be really good since OP was required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was there a hint anywhere that we saw for screw attack or prime boost?
I did not see a screw attack.
No.
It was completely
No.
unhinted.
There are no hints for either of those.
Those are my favorite kind of seeds.
Maybe it's Sank entrance, who knows?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think we've come across any of those hints.
Actually, I don't think we saw... I didn't see Agon or Torvis key hint, so there probably just weren't any hints left.
Yeah. Right. So with that, do any one of you have any closing thoughts on this scene?
Didn't
Bracket
like
stage. We're not.
Yeah. I think so. PVC pipe. You've got another race coming up today, right?
Yeah, 4:00.
Yeah. So
Um,
seeding is technically still on the line. Like if PVC pipe wins, we're the third out of the group.
Yeah,
Okay.
because all
If
three
they
of us will
lose, I
finish
think
5-1
we'll
then.
I think
That's
we're still
crazy.
guaranteed brackets because we've.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
actual
from-
position
yeah,
out of
mhm.
that is so there's a little bit of implication, but
Yeah.
not saying you should get seed bleeder either.
I'm sure it'll happen anyways.
But no. Thanks for the race and thanks for the restream and commentary.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for those amazing plays. So with that, I believe we're just about ready to close out this episode. So this has been Aldraxis and Bello on comms for Speed Gaming. This has been PhailGuys versus PVC Pipe. Once again, shoutouts to racers, and GG's once more.
GG.
We will see you all next mission.
Yeah, and stay tuned on what do we got coming up. There's a 12 o'clock race that might still be underway on Speed Gaming 2, but PVC Pipe's next race will be on Speed Gaming 2 at 4 o'clock, so you'll want to stay tuned to that. And
Indeed, and good luck to PVC Pipe for that race as well.
and there's 3 more races for the rest of the day as well after that. I didn't. Okay, that was the wrong link to post, but whatever. Yeah. Have a good rest of the day, everyone. Enjoy the upcoming races.
Indeed,
Yeah.
and we will see you all next mission.